Well, hello everyone. Welcome to a surprise Saturday stream. Let's get the main screen on.
Hello.
Oh, wait. Yay, main screen is on. I should probably fix that. Whatever. I'll fix the screen later. Alright. So, today we are doing a lot of backtracking. We finished the main game. We finished Ashes of Malmuth. We finished Forgotten Gods. But we kind of built up a little backlog of quests we skipped or forgot about. So we're going to go back to those. And the title of the stream, Werebird Goes Rogue, is because a lot of them will involve the rogue dungeons. So, where are we off to first?
Well, I can tell what we're not doing. We're not doing Astacron.
Let's see. Riggs has a quest. We'll deal with Riggs later. I was going to start doing Anastasia's quests. Did you have something else in mind?
You're the one leading your meta. You go. I'm just following.
Okay. Second thought then, actually, let's wrap up with Dahlia Thornsbury first.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, we kind of forgot about that. Oops.
Yeah, we accidentally skipped her because, once again, I thought she was ultimate only, so I didn't think she'd actually be here in the Malmuth outskirts. So let's do that. Malmuth outskirts is probably the closest warp point. She's kind of halfway between two different ones, so...
Mm-hmm. Our warning, today's going to be like a lower energy day today. If I can speak properly. It's been a lot going on, so it's going to be a little lower energy than normal. That's okay.
I hope you're ready to write the next chapter of my story. Unfortunately, this one's still a work in progress.
Oh, you're voiced. Hi, Dahlia. Yeah, so, in case you missed it last time, Dahlia Thornsbury, the random farmswoman we ran into back at Homestead, who we found her diary talking about this fictional story she was writing, like this fantasy fiction she was writing. Yeah, it turns out most of it wasn't fiction. She really does have a giant, crazy glowing sword. Hi, Dahlia. What are you doing here? Oh, no, this part isn't voiced. Fine. My brother Dravis, he's become obsessed with our father. Somebody's got it in his head that our father had betrayed us when we were children and denied us power that was rightfully ours. In respect us, he does a mercy, keeping us from the dark secrets that tormented our father's existence, nightmares of events he cannot scour from memory. But Dravis does not see it that way. He's already harmed himself irrevocably in pursuit of our father and has shown no sign of stopping. He believed we should do this together. I refused to be a part of it. However, this obsession has gone on long enough, and I feel a familial responsibility towards putting a stop to this madness. I've tracked Dravis as far as here. Trail has gone cold. I know several leads to pursue. Now that you're here, perhaps you could help me out. If you could search the ruins of Malmuth outskirts to the north for any sign of Dravis, make sure to make it worth your while. Look for any tomes or notes left behind with taunting messages written for me. Dravis does love his theatrics. Right, I'll look for the clues. So we need evidence of Dravis passing through Malmuth outskirts, which... Hang on a minute. It's not in Cinder Waste, is it?
I think Cinder Waste is the next step. Hang on, let me look this
Cinder
up.
Waste is the next step.
So Sisters Love, Axix side quest. Dravis's letter. We need to find it on a lectern in the burning cellar within Malmuth outskirts.
Oh, burning cellar. That's why I didn't see it on the map. It's inside the stupid cellar. Yes, old lectern. Bingo.
Okay. Alrighty. I'll drop a portal
Dropping a
here.
personal portal back to Malmuth outskirts. Burning Cellar is a short jog south. It's that eyeball on the map we've been walking past the whole time. Because there wasn't anything interesting in here until now.
Until now.
Add it to the list.
Huh. Yeah, eventually. Oh, hey, that button does damage. My new shield gives me a new button.
Oh, we got a boss.
It
Terror Nox. Travis's letter.
Okay, so you keep your portal where it is. I'll drop a portal here, and then we'll teleport to yours.
Okay. Let me finish reading. Dear sister, again I find myself at a loss of words. Loss of words, not loss for words. Prepositions. Why is it that you defy your very blood? Why do you forsake your brother when I am so close to the truth? But no matter, I shall tear it out of our father's dying breath with or without you. If you're reading this, you are again too late, for I have again ventured where the dead dare not, where the blood of the living is joined with the master. The time to journey has passed, Dahlia. Turn back, for where I go, you cannot follow. Dravis. Wonderful. Now, okay, we first go back and talk to Dahlia. So take my portal. He left some clues in that letter, though, of where to look for something else. So let's talk to Dahlia first. And your look out there? Is this what you're looking for? Let's see what you found. Yep, this is definitely from Dravis, that bastard. What now? Dravis is right. I cannot follow him into the void, not without debilitating sickness and an overwhelming desire to mutilate my flesh and tear out my eyes. What? We don't all handle exposure to the void equally. Given that you're here and you had derived by the method I used, you must handle yourself better than I could within that forsaken reality. Dravis is taunting me to follow him. Dravis taunting me to follow him there is either some sort of cruel joke, or he knows somebody's helping me. Neither is very comforting. There's only one chthonic rift in Morndale. It leads into the Cinder Wastes. If Dravis really is this reckless, that's the only place he could have gone. Please investigate this lead for me, as I cannot. If you do, I'll give you something in return to make sure to make... I will give you something in return that's sure to make the risks worthwhile. Okay, I will search the Cinder Wastes. Okay, now we go looking for the Cinder Waste portal, which is in one of 3 locations.
A bunch of locations.
Okay, here's Kooky Cultist Camp. Possible location 1.
Out of the way.
Nope.
Out of the way, cultists. We're trying to get quests done. You can go sacrifice people later.
Ooh, no, we passed. Gonna summarize this one. Blah, blah, blah. We suspect some of you from losing your loyalty, so we murdered like 24 of you to make an example of you. Cool. Good talk. Aha, found it.
Oh, goody.
Cool, 2nd place. This is what we want. This weird rip. In we go.
Whee!
We arrived at separate locations again, didn't we? No, we arrived at the same spot. Wow, I'm surprised. There's 4 different places you can pop out. So there's a chance we could have popped out in different spots. Okay, now we don't actually care about anything in here except for the exit. We just want the exit to the next area, which I believe is west.
Well, let's see. There's that funky look.
Bingo,
Actually,
here's the rift.
Exactly right here.
And the boss. Hi. Let's take him out. Gobble through the visage of...
Did you explode?
Lost half my health in 1 hit. I really don't know why I'm this squishy. I've been specifically taking perks and stuff to try and boost my health. Whatever. Anyways, in we go. Here we are in the fringes of sanity.
Can we play with fringes of sanity? Where are we going from here? Oh, it's just pretty linear.
Basically just
so.
north, pretty much. There's really
Yeah.
only one way to go.
Why are we killing these things? Oh, because it's really dark and I can't see where I'm going. No, I literally
the
can't see the
minimap.
path. I can't see the minimap either. It's all dark. I'm making it to my monitor now. Okay, I can barely see it. Huh. Maybe it has with gamma settings or something.
Ooh, people in here. Hold on.
Okay, hang on. That's it. I'm just... Excuse me. Thank you.
3 Bloodsworn, all tied up behind crystals. I don't know what you're doing here. You need to leave now. It approaches. What's happening? Luna Valgroth, the Steward of Darkness, our tormentor. I can feel it approaching. Leave now or join our fate. Man, let's go beat him up. It's the Steward of Darkness.
Steward D's nuts.
There he goes.
Original jokes, original.
Alright, where were we? By the gods, I thought you were doomed and you destroyed that creature. Please spare us this torment. Let us out. Why should I help you? Do. We joined the cult because we were desperate. Please let us out. You know what? Fine, we'll be nice. Bye. And we get... I don't even know what we got. Cool, whatever.
A shirt and blood.
Crap.
Did we miss something?
I think...
Maybe it was back in the Cinder Waste.
Where the hell is Dravis' offering? It might have been back in the Cinder Waste after all. Damn it!
Hang on, Family Matters side quest. Oh, I probably should have read this. But there's a boss inside the Cinder Wastes.
Not Gabalthum the Visitor of Madness. A different... Oh, there he is. Bandragos Thrall of Dravis. We passed him. He was just south of us. Damn it.
Oops.
Oh, well,
not a problem.
let's go do this again.
Take 2. Good news, we cleaned out most of it already.
Yeah, as long as I don't quit and reload, it should be the same. Portal should be at the same spot. Yeah. Alright, back in. Okay. See, all the red dots on the map look the same.
Right?
The boss in here can spawn in 1, 2, 3, 4, 5... 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6... Can spawn in 7 different places, so that's 7 red dots on the map. We're looking for the 8th one that doesn't have that marker on it. Anyways. Oh, there he is. Hey, remember that golem Ouroboros mentioned was stolen from him by the Chthonians? Looks like someone else managed to figure out how to steal his golems.
Right? Okay, someone's healing, and this is getting really annoying.
Yeah, these minions are healing like crazy.
Stop that. Thank you. Only we're allowed to heal. Jerk.
Dravis' offering. It's a flower. There's a note attached. A prickly flower for a prickled woman. Prickled woman? Weird.
Does he mean prickly? Whatever.
Whatever. Dropping my portal. Let's get the hell out of here.
Can we portal out of here?
It's a dangerous domain, so you can't. Alright, fine. Let's do this again. At least I know where the exit is. It's over here.
Mm-hmm. And we killed most of them already. Like we said, it's a chill day today. Wandering through the blood abyss. And on your left, you'll see where we drained everyone of their blood. And oh, on your right, you'll see another place where we drained everyone all of their blood. Thank you for taking the tour of the Chthonic Realms.
It really just is that old Warhammer 40k meme of just the nice, you know, homey embroidered embroidery on the wall. When life hands you lemons, blood for the blood god.
Say what you will, at least they're consistent.
All right, let's go back to Dahlia. All right, Dahlia, you're back. Did you find anything? No sign of Dravis. Found his minions. So he knew I would follow, and the notes he'd been leaving me are not just his suspicions. Somehow he knows and wants me dead? Perhaps he's teasing me. He's testing me. Anything else you found? Anything of all that could serve as a clue? Well, I did find this flower. Never seen a flower quite like this. Cannot be a coincidence. Dravis is still bitter after our last encounter. I will have to investigate further. Thank you for your assistance. Here's a mighty weapon. Cool. Thank you for the weapon. Ah, and now... Okay, I could
Oh,
talk
that's
to her
not just
here.
any weapon.
What, empowered Slithbane?
Oh, sorry, no, never mind.
Because
It's
we're not on
only.
ultimate difficulty, remember? Sorry, I shouldn't
Okay.
get an edge to my voice.
That's
but,
actually getting annoying at this point.
Again, this is a game from
anyways.
2016. Be patient with it. All right, so we could talk to her here. I'm going to do this properly and head to the Corvin City Rift. Keep your portal here in case I'm wrong.
Okay, I will drop my portal down. Whoop. Okay, so my portal's there.
She should be here. Okay, thank you. So, you remember back when we were doing Forgotten Gods, and I was kind of upset or in surprise that a certain someone wasn't here? Yeah, okay, now that we've completed her Ashes of Malmouth quest, now she's here. Hi again,
Hello,
Dahlia.
my friend.
I have to say, I was not expecting to find you here so far from Erlin. My hunt has led me to the Corvin Basin. Dravis is close, I can feel it. He will not evade me this time. Now, if you'll remember, we already, then shortly after this scene, we then killed Dravis, or beat him. I think we killed him. And then Ouroboros basically let himself die in order to unseal the door. So, we got a locket from Ouroboros. Right here, the Mother's Pendant. And if you've put two and two together by now, the person who would want to see it
Hello
is
again, my
Dahlia.
friend.
I think I have something of yours. Then I'm already too late. I hadn't seen this pendant in decades. Father would never part with this unless... Yeah, I'm sorry, he's like dead. And not like lich dead, like actually dead. I had a feeling, a discomfort in the back of my mind. He confronted Dravis, and he gave his life to stop the madness he had seeded within his child all those years ago. What of Dravis? Did he survive? Or do I have a part to play in this still? Nope, Dravis is also dead. Well, I'll not deny I'm feeling conflicted. Part of me yearned for another meeting between us, but I'm also glad it's over. What's done is done. It offers some closure, even if it isn't the closure I wanted. Where do you go from here? I will travel back to Homestead and see my little girl again. I'm not sure if I can ever fully return to that life, though. I hope Oliver will understand. Well, good luck out there, Dahlia.
Hello again, my friend.
So that is the tale of Dahlia Thornsbury, and Dravis, and their dad, Ouroboros the Necromancer.
Yep, and
Okay.
that, as to say, is that. Now, fun fact, there was supposed to be like years between us seeing Dahlia here and us seeing Dahlia back in Mornvale. But, you know, we speedran.
Again, DLC was produced years apart, but don't worry about it.
Yep. Alright,
Okay,
so
now
that
what?
is finally done.
I guess, do you want to grab some of the shrines we made? Or go do Rogue Dungeon?
The only shrine that I personally am missing is, besides the Rogue Dungeons, is Crown Hill.
I don't think I got the Ground Hill one either. You know what? Screw it. Let's go quickly do that.
It should be really close to the portal. It's just like a
Yeah.
quick jaunt northeast.
It's close by distance, but Malmouth being Malmouth.
Anyway, here, I'll drop my portal down because I can't teleport while you're on top of that one.
Alright, I'll start clearing it. Hopefully it is a short jaunt this way.
Yeah, I can see it on the minimap. Alright, I remember why I hate Alma.
Excellent. Okay, we can break out into this area. Okay, I was really worried that door was barred for some stupid reason.
Oh, hey, and
Ooh,
there's
he's
a
a plus-
totem if we're getting bored.
Nah, let's just kill these idiots and go. Oh, we got a boss. That's not from the shrine. Valaxteria.
Where did you come from? Whatever.
Yes, Valix, check the map. Valaxteria spawns here.
Oh, whatever. Get bonked a bunch. Okay. Thank you.
And claim the shrine. Cool. Awesome. Let's go.
Next.
Next stop. Quickly heading back to any town. I'm going back to Devil's Crossing to sell all my... Clean up my inventory, because we're heading into a rogue dungeon, which means we travel light.
Mm-hmm. I guess next up would be Steps of Torment, because that would be the first rogue dungeon.
And spend that devotion point. Ooh, Lotus. That would be nice. Boom.
Oh, yeah. I'm currently working on Mace. Yes. Yeah, I just
Come see what's
Mace.
left of my wares.
Awesome.
See you around.
Just a little inventory shorting. I should treat.
I'll keep your stash safe.
Dunzo. Alright, Steps of Torment.
Yeah, so where's the closest warp?
Good question.
That was back in Act 2. What is it? Broken Hills or Arcovian? Broken Hills, I think?
Broken Hills.
Yes, it's Broken Hills. So this is back where we helped a ghost kill his harpy daughter, and also where we did the second step of the hidden path. But there's a place we ran past, which of course requires us to go on this loop up and around. The path above us, that's where we're actually going in a moment. You'll also notice everything around here is level like 44. We have actually hit the level cap for normal difficulty. Or miraculously, on normal difficulty, this area is level capped. The creatures on it don't go past level 50 or so. On higher difficulties, that cap is removed. Ooh, 2 hero. I think there's still a penalty for killing things way lower level than you. It's not just lack of XP. It's also, I think, their monster... I think monster infrequents can drop, but I don't think their crafting materials can drop. The purple items like Blood of Cthon or that stuff, I don't think it can drop if they're more than 10 levels below you.
Yeah, the point is killing stuff way lower level than you isn't... It's kind of a waste of time, really.
Yeah. If we wanted to do this, we should ramp up to Ultimate.
Typical JRPG thing. They want you to be fighting stuff on your level. Alrighty.
As we've said before, and we'll say again, if you kept your progress between difficulties, we'd have switched to Ultimate already. But
anyway,
I don't want to
moving on.
Moving on. Hi, Calderos. Hey, so we had a quest from Calderos like years ago, back in like part 2. How's it going? So, we killed those oligarchs way back when. Kaboom. With their corrupted souls destroyed, this land will begin to heal in time. What I must ask of you next is a far more dire challenge. Really, what's next? Alright, Grand Priest Zarthuzalan was the Arcovian upon whose word all Arcovian necromancers were banished to the Steps of Torment. You must scatter his flock and erase this stain upon the world for good. On the 3rd floor you'll find the priest. It is in the desecrated temple. Purge him from this place and I shall join you below. Sure, let's go do that. So, is there a 3rd quest to do in here? No, there wasn't. Okay. Right, so we have 2 quests in here. Step 1, Anastasia asks us to grab the Archive of Fates Untold, somewhere in here. Step 2, kill Grand Priest Zarthuzalan. Or also Sprock Zarthuzalan. Actually, I don't think he's Zoroastrian. Anyone else? No?
I got nothing.
So I was trying to make a pun on Zarathustra, or because it sounds sort of like Zarathustra.
I do not have the energy for whatever you're going on with right now. Sorry. I'll have to enjoy the puns in the mod. Oh, let's just lay down. Because there isn't really anything on this floor.
We got hidden spoils. See, that's
Or
the
the
problem.
next
It's like, oh, there's hidden spoils, if you check the wall. That's cute.
Meta, we do not care about hidden spoils.
See, that's the point. Like, it's what is in it. More money we don't need. More crafting equipment we don't need. It's not like it'll drop anything good. It's one of those funny things about Grim Dawn.
I mean, ideally we're supposed to be farming it to try to get the best loot, but I don't know. I don't want to do that slot machine lever.
We already did so much of that off stream, anyways.
Yeah. That's not what we're here for.
Same thing with there's a place we can go called the Shattered Realm. I think we brought it up before. Forgotten Gods added it. We're not running it. It would turn into a just chatting stream. It's very, very tedious. It's look, if you want something else to do for the game, here's your infinite content for the game, but it's only very tedious. You don't even get anything good until like the 10th floor down, or 10th layer down, which is more like 40 floors.
Strictly speaking, there's a devotion shrine if we make it down, I believe, 10 layers, but it's not worth it. We'll find other shrines. It's fine.
I don't think there's a devotion shrine in the Shadow Realm. Oh, speaking of devotion shrines, there's one here.
There is one in the Shattered Realms.
Weird. And of course this way's blocked. Around this way. Ooh, level 60. Nice. Woo! Which unfortunately
good.
isn't a big
Now-
milestone because the next tier of gear is level 65. Alright. Have a quiet moment. What the hell next constellation was I doing? Gardegrab, Amatok, Gardegrab, Tsunami. Harpy, maybe. Yeah, I remember Mr. Rumors wouldn't be out. Any more red, though. Alright, I guess we're starting on red. Sorry, where were we? I don't think there's
I
anything
headed
else.
back to the way we came.
Yeah, I don't think there's anything else on this floor, to be honest.
There's a boss at the end.
Well, okay, besides that.
Right, I'm following you.
Hang on.
Hey.
Well. Oh, got a hero. Yeah, let's get him. God, I love leap just for repositioning.
Just for getting past idiots.
Getting past people, repositioning yourself, it's useful. Okay, here's a suspicious gate. Hello, suspicious gate.
Fun times.
Alright, chat, what
Let's
happens when we
go.
walk through a gate in these areas? That's right, boss fight. Grand Priest Zarthuzelen.
Ow. Oh, there's a lot of dudes. There we go.
How'd he go? Ow, 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 fire hurts. Alright, we gain the writings of Zarthuzelen. The one they call Ouroboros makes a mockery of the gods. The Lord Executioner cuts his flesh, but the wounds refused to bleed. His limbs grow back. His skin is impervious to flame. I believe the time has come for me to descend in that vile place and deal with the heathen myself. We shall see how he reacts to the cleansing flame of the divine. Yeah, spoilers, he also turned into a zombie. Alright, anyways. Hi, Calderos. You have destroyed the priest. Yes, it is finished. My master will be pleased. For your service, I bestow upon you this key. It is the only way to unlock the ancient places of this world. Ancient places? Yes, many doors were sealed long ago by ancient powers now lost. The door before you was secured by such means. I must warn you, the key will be destroyed once used. And the doors will not remain open for long. Okay, don't know why it cut me off there, but whatever. Blah, 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 skeleton keys. So these are one-shot items. You get 1 use each, and they unlock what we like to call rogue dungeons. You can craft more skeleton keys. You just saw me use the blueprint there. You craft them with, what is it, like Blood of Chthon and a brain, I think? I can't remember.
Got any more?
That sounds
scrap
right.
metal?
Sorry, I'm sorting through my level 60
Blood of
relics right now.
Chthon, corpse dust, and ectoplasm. Oh, and 10,000 iron bits.
Bring me back any blueprints you find.
I've already prepped. I have over 100 skeleton keys, though, so we should be good. Because they can just go in shared
Hell
storage.
yeah.
So hopefully we won't run out this stream.
You see anything you like? Iron will
The catch is you must use the skeleton key every single time you enter the dungeon. And if you die, you are kicked out of the dungeon. You cannot drop portals inside the dungeon. Hence their nickname Rogue Dungeons, since they're kind of a roguelike, sort of.
Yeah, kinda. Sorry, give me just a second here.
Also, to make things
Okay,
harder,
harder it is. Sorry,
each
go ahead.
rogue dungeon includes one extra hard area that immediately triggers like 5 waves of super hard enemies, but drops bonus loot. And let me get the portal a little closer.
Okay, there we are. I'm on my way back.
And occasionally, quests will take you in here. For example, Anasteria wants us to grab the Archive of Fates Untold, which is on the next floor or floor after that. I forget which.
One of these. Alrighty.
Actually, this is important. I don't see it on the map.
It's one of the question mark red dudes.
Oh, it's a red dude, Shade of Elnadrin.
There you go.
I had to read the quest objective for a moment. Shade of Elnadrin, okay, can appear at 1 or 2 places on the next floor. Perfect. Alright, so I will pop open the Gates of Anguish. Sealed by ancient power, requires a skeleton key. Bop. What? Can you open them?
They're sealed and will not reopen again in this session. But oh, come on.
No, neither of us touched them. Come on, game.
Did I accidentally click on it when I was alt-tabbing for a second or something?
I doubt it. I didn't see them open.
Whatever. All right, I'm quitting.
Okay, so we'll be right back, chat. Apparently the game hates us. Going to BRB screen. We're going to have to switch. One moment. Hello, everyone. Welcome back. Let's get the screen on.
Hello again.
Okay, so I just relaunched the entire game. Since I forgot another thing is I think it can only open once per... I forgot about that catch. It can only open once per game session. You actually have to... If you die, you actually have to exit the entire game and relaunch. And Steps of Torment in particular is very annoying because you'll notice the entrance is on the like the second or third floor of an already big dungeon. And there's no fast way there. So we're hiking back there again.
I'll just go ahead and drop a portal, worst case, because at least I can survive getting past all the mobs. Running.
Mobs are like level 40. How hard could they be?
Here they are. Whatever, first one there gets it. Let's go. By the way, the lag on Picardo is so much you just started moving on Picardo.
Yeah, Picardo has absolutely horrific lag.
But at least it's all synchronized, and that's the important part.
My bigger worry with Picardo is the fact that their help desk is apparently completely
Non-existent.
unreachable or possibly doesn't exist. I need to start asking around with other people on Picardo if they've ever gotten in touch with support.
Attack in like a Kazakat or Squashed Flat or anybody else who streams on here, see if they have any advice. I just love we're going through like an ancient tomb full of like, you know, the grimacing undead and horrors beyond the ken of man, and it's just like, oh god, the morning commute is so rough.
Yep. Just another day in Grim Dawn.
Is it undead back there? I get a flat tire and it costs me 15 minutes. Then I missed the light change. There's that swarm of ghosts trying to draw my face off. Ah. Man. Alright, portal's down. Oh god damn it, the boss is back. Of course the boss is back.
Yep. Be right there.
Yeah. There we go. Okay, take two.
Okay, now they open properly. We get a cool animation.
Hooray!
Oh, they open. All right, in we go. Oh, yeah, and this is also a forbidden domain, so we have extra bullshit happening. We have more health, yay.
Proceed with caution. We cannot futz around here.
Yeah. We're also not going for the bonus chest. There's nothing in here but some loot and an achievement, and we're on normal, so the loot doesn't matter.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, so stick together and go slow. Oh, yeah, they're also 5 levels above us, so there's also that.
Now, the good news is, worst case, we don't have to clear the whole thing. There is an extra hard boss at the end with a whole bunch of loot. We don't need to kill him. It'd be nice if we could. We don't need to. We just need to get the ghost to grab the book and get out of here. Sorry, what?
I think there's a shrine in here as well.
Nope. No, we already went past the shrine.
Oh, because the shrine was before the skeleton dungeon.
Yeah, the shrine is before the actual rogue part. Okay, so just southeast of us here is the bonus, is the room with a bonus treasure chest and a whole bunch of loot, but with like 5 waves of ultra hard enemies. No,
yeah, we're not doing that.
For those playing along at home, there is a Steam achievement for clearing that, but meh. I already got it before with the character. I ain't doing it again. Not on stream. Let's play it safe and go fast. We have stuff to.
Okay. I don't think we should rush through this, though,
well,
but it's your
but
health
just
bar.
let's skip parts we can skip.
Okay, sorry. I thought you meant you were going to run past the enemies, and it's like, you sure about that?
No. Okay, this way's blocked. That's annoying. Which means you have to go the long way around.
Okay, be careful with those mines.
There's a 50% chance the boss is fairly close to us. There's a 50% chance he is just past that blocked door, which means we're going to have to loop all the way around.
I'm guessing it's the second option.
Yeah, I'm not seeing a star on the map, so yeah, I'm starting to get worried. Oh well.
Long
Why
way
did
it
I
is.
get you? Let's see if that was that. Yes, here's where he would be. He's a 50-50 shot of being right where I'm standing, basically. So instead we cut this way. There is a boss just to the north of us. Not doing that.
Nope, don't need to do that.
That is Ilgor the Eternal. Oh, wait, we are after all. Wonderful.
Yeah, but we are doing that, boss. Game is trolling
Oh
us.
yeah, and these mines. See the little blinking dots on the ground? Don't stand on those.
Yeah, it's a
Did I
danger
mention
puddle.
rogue dungeons are explicitly designed to be stupid? Anyways, let's do this.
Pretty sure they got 2 phases, so. Phase 1.
Yep, second phase.
There we go. There we go.
I don't look at that. We got loot we don't need. As was foretold.
Oh, that went more smooth than expected.
All right, here you are. Shade of
There's our
Elven.
bridge.
Yeah, this is one of those heroes that is more like a boss. 1.6 million health.
Yeah, no kidding. There we go.
Bingo, Archive of Fates Untold. Okay. So now if we die, it's not the end of the world. This don't appear sealed by arcane forces. The cover refuses to budge. Cool. Okay, so I guess while we're here, might as well see if we can do the whole thing.
I mean, we already cleared most of it anyway.
Yeah, we're actually like 4/5 done already. This
And
place,
we can't portal out.
including the Oh, yeah, well, that too. So actually, we kind of have to either finish it or die. Cool. All right, let's go.
Farewell, ghost wizard, or die trying.
Right,
Oh, wait, I forgot this.
Final floor
floor
of
is
Steps of
big as
Torment. It's absolutely huge. Let's see if we get
damn
lucky. We can try cutting around this way. This is a shorter path. Hopefully it isn't blocked. Oh, there's some secret doors. I forgot about that. And everyone say along with me. If we were on Ultimate, there's actually something down here on floor 5
Okay, you
of the
officially
Steps
need
of
to stop
Torment.
saying that.
Yeah, I guess I should, especially that way's blocked. This way's blocked. Certain ways are blocked for each person. I believe the seed is actually tied to your character, like on the character file. So the same paths will be blocked for that character every time. But it does make map making absolute hell around here because on the map it looks like that's a perfectly valid path through, but now for us it isn't.
Yeah, to be more precise, what it is that online maps will never show any blockages. So you
Because they're
just have to
random for
kind
each
of keep
person,
going.
so...
Yeah. You have to keep going until you find
Okay,
your own
we are actually for
blockage,
once
and
might actually skip that totem. Since again,
Yeah,
there's
we don't
nothing in
need
it
the
but
totem.
loot. Okay. let's
Oh
try
yeah, the
this
shop
way.
is funny.
Oh yeah, the shop. We should point that out. Each rogue dungeon has a shop. I'll point out this one, we'll ignore the other one. Okay, can we check the shop out now? Is anyone else chasing after us? No? Great. Alright, Marin Kaz Wares of the Law. Rogue dungeon shops. You cannot sell to them. It says the item cannot be sold because the merchant will not buy items from you, so no fair just selling them all the loot you found. But what they do is sell monster infrequents. Those MIs we were talking about. They also sell, I believe, some unique relics, or unique blueprints for some relics. Or maybe it's just a random blueprint. I forget. Anyway, most importantly, they sell MIs. So if there's a certain monster infrequent you're looking for, they sell all MIs that all monsters in the area can drop. Which around here is all the ghost equipment. So if you want a cool ghost weapon or a cool ghost shield, this is where you go. It's more of a cute gimmick, really, than anything truly useful. Hang on, sound's still working, right? Yes, good. And that way's also blocked. Wonderful. Okay, now to kill everyone around here, just so we can use the frickin' gate. I can't click on it while there's enemies on it. Let's see, not that way, but this way. All right, spooky ghost port call.
Let's see what happens.
Final boss of the rogue, Alcamos, the Lord Executioner. Hey, we saw a note about this guy. This was the Lord Executioner of Old Arcovia. Ow, 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 don't stand in the fire. And down he goes. Cool.
There we go.
Now you'll notice he didn't really drop anything good. Just wait. Okay. Anyways, go this way and oh, look at that. Big loot chests. A glorious chest, 2 glorious chests and a transcendent chest. And some regular little chests.
Yeah, the rogue dungeons do give you a ton of loot.
Loot, 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 loot. Buckets of loot.
Hooray.
Oh, look at that. None of it was interesting. All right, moving on.
Mm-hmm.
Let's get out of here. So now we can escape to the surface. Cool, that was it for Steps of Torment. Let's get out of here. Back to Anastasia. Who, if you'll remember, is at Fort Icon. Just checking, what's the Black Legion? Oh, I'm Revered. Heh.
Not for long.
Yeah, so back into the prison. Here's our buddy Anastasia. Or Anastasia. I keep misnaming you. Sorry, Anastasia. Anyways, are you
Anastasia, Anastasia, same
are you
thing.
voiced? Let's see if you're voiced. No, you're not. Have you the tome I require? Yes, here it is. Wonderful. This archive is a wondrous fount of knowledge that dates all the way back to the golden age of Arcovia. It will take some time for me to study thoroughly. In the meantime, there's another thing I require. I'm afraid even you may not be able to procure it. Cool. On the plus side, we got like 40, big bucket of outcast rep. On the downside, we actually lose some rep with the Black Legion, because remember, Black Legion doesn't like her because they still think she's some sort of witch or traitor or who knows what. Anyways. Alright, Anastasia, what do you want? In order to learn about chthonic enemies, I must acquire something from the void itself. Obsidian is frequently found in the depths, but it can't just be any old chunk. No, I must have the most vile, concentrated obsidian you can find. That can only be acquired within the Bastion of Chaos, which you can enter through a rift. The cult is open death and necropolis. Seek out a monstrous creature called Galar Bargok, and bring me the obsidian it possesses. Very well. I will get your obsidian that has spent too much time on E621, and is now filthily, filthily corrupted.
Ah, come on, it's not that bad. Once you get, the stains scraped off of it.
So, we're heading back to the end of Act 4. Actually, well, first, we should probably take a break. I'm going to stay here at the portal. We're going to BRB. I need water.
Good call. Quick break, and then we go.
So I'll leave you with the sounds of the portal swooshy sound. Be right back. All right, hello
Here we
again.
go.
We're back. There we go.
Hello.
There
All
we
right,
go.
so off to wherever it is we're going.
Off to the Necropolis Interior Rift.
Yeah, that thing we just said.
So this is, again, back where we were at the end of Act 4. Beating up the Ligorian. You'll notice Olgrim is gone from this point, but our friend Malkadar is still here.
Yay! Our good little Skelly Betty.
Alright, so there you are.
Yeah, this took me a second.
Alright, so we are not going into the Seal of the Ligorian, we're going around it. We actually kind of skipped something up here. Oh, there's a Black Legion. Okay, they're on our side. Cool. I kind of forget exactly where to go. I think it's this
I
way.
think we can go up this way. Oh no, these guys go up to level 60. I thought there was a hard cap of level 50 in the base game for...
End of Act 4? I don't think so. Anyways, up here... Oh, hey, Totem. Yeah, what the hell, let's do it. So, up here... Let's see. Oh, you did build this bridge. Thank you. You have to
Yeah, we built
spend
it
iron
earlier.
bits to build a bridge this way. But that leads into this big chthonic...
Very big.
Let us enter the
Dark
giant
Ages.
hole.
Something, something, this bastion is a creature of chaos. This way.
There we go. I knew it. We were after different spots, as usual.
Alright, I'm heading towards you.
Well, I'm heading towards you, because northwest is the correct way to go.
Oh, there we go. Alright, now I'm following you.
There's a shrine right here somewhere. Ooh, here. Vamanatu was that hero. Whatever, vomit. Alright. There's the shrine. You'll notice there's very, very few shrines anymore that are use this specific item on it. Most of them are, hey look, here's even more dudes to...
Well, I mean, it kind of changes.
Most of them are still combat shrines now. Anyways, this
or,
way.
Or mace. Yes, please. 1 second. Mace time. Yes, plus 50% physical damage. Thank you very much.
Here's our boss, Balakanatu, the Blood Fiend.
Here's a boss. That's not the boss we need.
Yeah, so it's not the boss we need, but it's a boss. Okay, now look at that. Bastion Gate, sealed by ancient power, requires a skeleton key. They have been opened. Make haste. They will not remain open for long. The game is not kidding. After about, I think, 30 seconds or so, it will reseal itself. Just to make sure everyone piles in at the same time.
Yep.
So we've gone from a treacherous domain to a forbidden domain, which means once again enemies have even more difficult multipliers. Ooh, level 61. Hooray.
Ooh, awesome. I should get next week for this. Map time.
Well, here's the rift to the actual rogue dungeon.
It's a rip to the Discord. Hey! We're
Yes,
already
we're
in
in
Discord.
Discord.
Silly game.
Okay, our eventual goal is southeast, but as usual, I doubt there's a straight path there. Oh look, where it's already starting to get blocked.
As it was foretold. Oh, 1 second, let me rearrange my fingers. There
We're
we
now
go.
hated with the Chthonian. Which means, ooh, we get more hero spawns.
Oh, lovely.
Are they all blocked? Come on. The game makes sure there's always, there's only so many ways that can be blocked. There's always at least one valid path through, but wow, they are just making us take the grand tour here.
Man, we already had that tour in the previous place where I was discussing all of, the people raining for the blood. You can see everywhere, and now it's just came back with a reckoning. We got the whole VIP pass back here. Beat the CEO himself. No, actually, no. I don't think we get a fight with Han. Not yet.
Oh, there's our valid path. Another thing you may notice in roguelike dungeons, invulnerable dungeon hazard. Like those angry red crystals there that are shooting out chaos projectiles occasionally.
Yeah, it's
you
the
can't
traps.
stop them,
It's
you
really
can't do
annoying.
anything with them, all you can do is just avoid them or tank through them. Nope. Alright, this way it is.
You know what's really funny about the traps? I think, strictly speaking, they're their own enemy faction in the game.
Yes.
Which
If you
implies
check the
the
game,
existence. Uh-huh.
well, it's just, yeah, if you check the game programming, they are technically a faction. They don't show up on the faction screen, but they are a faction that you are always hostile to.
But that implies their existence of hero traps and a nemesis trap.
Yeah. In fact, I believe back in Titan Quest, there's actually a trait that could roll on gear, which is reduce damage from traps or increase damage to traps.
That's right, because Titan Quest had the attackable traps.
Yeah, they'd had attackable traps. This game doesn't.
Oh, wow, I forgot about that. Which is actually really good early game, because they were great XP. Man, I forgot about that. I'd say I should go back and try Titan Quest, but I'm pretty sure within 10 minutes I'd just go back to Grim Dawn.
Yeah, you should just play Grim Dawn instead.
Yeah. Like, Titan Quest isn't bad, don't get me wrong, but it's like, Grim Dawn's just that but better. More streamlined, more fun.
Alright, next place.
Second here. Put some points in.
Alright, this is Anarchy,
Die last.
the second of 3 floors. There is... Oh, wait, we need that Galar Bagok guy, right? Yeah, okay, once
Yeah, I believe
again,
we're-
everyone say it with me, there's 2 places he can spawn.
Our target should be here.
He's somewhere... Like last time, I'm probably going to go all the way through the whole place just to find him. Oh well. Alright, this way. Oh, what the hell? This is the boss that's in here. There he is. Log back, the Harbinger of Blood.
Why do I just do these? This is really lazy joke killing my part. I need to use their material. Okay, go back there to use that, please. Thank you. Oh, and we got a totem. Oh, that's great.
Accidentally used it, sorry.
No, it's good. See, that's what I love / hate about totems. It's instant excitement. Because you will always click on them at the worst times.
Ooh, I got all purple.
Man, that's a
Nothing
pile of
good,
bodies.
but hey.
Jeez, that was like a third of a level right there. Alright, where to next?
This way, since, yeah, we have to basically go around everything. The good news is a few optional routes you can skip.
You really want to charge past people? Just I'm worried, because I thought you said you go splat if you pull more than 2 groups at once.
Well, hopefully not.
Okay. Your health bar. I'm just worried about my little twisty birdie friend. There's a star up. Oh, up here, but it's on the other side. Never mind.
Yeah, like I said, we have to go around everything.
I mean, it would be nice if you could use Leap or some similar ability to be able to teleport across that little gap there, but I guess the programming would be too hard and would cry
Oh, well.
OP.
Oh, hey, we get the shop at least.
We don't need the shop. I guess it's neat to show off.
And we have a hero here with more health than some bosses. Haro Sadal, the Wares of the Damned, which, yep, has obsidian stuff, void touch gun, obsidian shields. Yay. Yeah, we need to stop showing off the shops. Alright, where were we? This way.
I mean, the items do look neat, other than that.
Yeah, MIs do look pretty cool. Alright, here he is. Galar Bardock, the Black Thief.
There we go. Pulsating obsidian shard.
Okay, so now if we die, it's not the end of the world. Great. Alright, but once again,
Nope,
the
got
only
what
way
we
out
need.
is through, so... From here, there should only be one path.
Whoa. How far is it? A roller coaster.
Okay, this way. Final realm, entropy. Hopefully up this way, but let's see which way is blocked.
Stuck here. Hang on a second. There we go.
Okay, boss coming up.
Woohoo!
And where is he? Whoa, look at this huge rift. There he is, Sharzul, Harbinger of Chaos.
Ooh, 2.4 mil. Alright, let's start chewing through it. Oh, that's a lot of little zappy towers. That's a lot of fire. Here, come over this way. Thank you.
Once again, he himself drops basically nothing, but behind him...
I want one of these chests to open up and there's just another trap in there. Surprise! No, it's not that kind of game.
Loot.
Ooh, a purple for pierce and acid damage. Hmm.
Ooh, really good demolitionist. Ow, metal. For level
Here,
58.
you can have that.
Yay, thank you. All right, let's go.
Our work here is done.
All right. 2 dungeons down. A few more to go. So once again, heading back to Fort Icons, turn this in.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, probably sell your stuff.
Anastera, all right, Anastera, you brought me obsidian. I can sense it. Yes, here it is. Thank you. What a fine sample. It absolutely reeks of the corrupting powers of the void. I'll have to handle this one carefully. But while you were gone, another matter of some import has come to my attention. And that is? I have uncovered the location of one of our enemies. Archivist Thelon is a powerful ethereal that was instrumental in the initial attacks on Erelin. He is personally checking on activities in Port Valbury, a reclusive city that prided itself on its commerce and booming trade with the capital. This also made it a prime target for the ethereal's initial incursion into human society. Before the Grim Dawn even struck, Valbury was already doomed. So long as Thelon lives, humanity will never be free of the ethereal influence. This is an opportunity that cannot be squandered. Travel to the Conflagration, northeast of Homestead, and seek out the ethereal rift. It will take you to Valbury. Track down Thelon, bring me his head. No time for questions, go. Okay, I know you said no time for questions, but seriously, how do you know all this? Have I given you reason to doubt me before? I have great insight into the ethereals, but the opportunity will be squandered. The opportunity will be squandered if we do not act now. Thelon will move on, and then he'll become lost to me. I know what I ask of you is dangerous, but I have confidence in your abilities. Bring me back his head, and we shall all gain from it. Oh, very well. So, third rogue dungeon. We've heard of it before. We've heard of it quite a bit in Ashes of Malmuth. They kept referring to Port Valbury, which was a big port town. In fact, it's on the frickin' map. Hang on. World map. There it is. So, there's Homestead. There's the Conflagration. There's a portal there going straight to Port Valbury. There used to be boats between Port Valbury and Malmuth. Those obviously don't exist anymore. But yeah, Port Valbury, huge town. The good news is we're not going through most of the town. We're only doing a little bit of it.
All right, I'll head to Homestead and start clearing a path over.
All right, let me sell all this junk and then I'll be right there.
Come see what's
Sure
left
thing.
of my wares.
Right, you don't go into the town of Homestead. You go just to the side of it.
See you around.
I honestly should stop picking all this crap up. Oh well.
Yeah, you
Force of
really
habit.
should turn off everything except purples. Because purples are
Yeah, I guess I should. Now the good news is, of the rogue dungeons we're going into, the only one that's a royal pain to get to was that first one, the Steps of Torment. The others, the entrance is a little closer.
Usually.
Good news, the entrance to Port Valbury is close. The bad news, well, you'll see.
Oh, it's not that bad. You make such a big deal out of it.
Given how many times I've died to it, yeah, it can be a problem. So hey, remember all this corrupting ether fire crap? Yeah, imagine a whole rogue dungeon filled with it.
I mean, it's not full of it. It's not
Significant amounts of it.
100%. It's not 100%.
Okay, right, there was a barrier here, but you can dynamite it open.
Yeah, I think I already blew that up earlier.
Yay, thank you. So we go through
Thank you,
here.
past me.
Yes, here we are. There it is, port. Going in. Whee! And we come out right next to more of the fire. Hooray! This is the outskirts of Port Valbury. We're not in the rogue dungeon yet. Oh, there's a bunch of notes around here, chat. I'm really sorry. I'm probably not going to read them. Just read go back and read the Malmuth notes if you want a good idea of what they all say. They all say, part 1, everything's okay, everything's fine. Part 2, oh god, we're all going to die.
Yeah, so the TLDR Port Valbury is, in the lore, it was, Anastera was dead on. It was being invaded well before the proper Grim Dawn happened. Ooh, level 62. Yay!
Basically, Theros pulled the same trick they would later pull at Malmuth, where they grabbed a few key figures in the administration. I think in this case it was one of the dockmasters, I think. Gradually then tore apart the society from the inside, encouraged, corrupt nobles to kind of keep lining their own pockets at the expense of the town, and eventually doomed the entire town.
Oh yeah, this one was also fun, where they also made things really, like, even worse for the poor people than they already were, like dumping all garbage right into the poor district, not letting them expand, so they all get, like, cramped as heck. And then when it was ready for unrest, they, you know, improved conditions for them by having them all shipped off to work in their flesh factories. Yay!
Yeah, they made the situation deliberately desperate for poor people, just so that then poor people would see the factories as a good alternative.
And also spread unrest to make the nobles ill at ease, which makes it easier for their...
Which would then give an excuse to crank up security that all happened to be controlled by them.
And,
something, a little liberty, a little security, deserve neither, lose both.
Yeah, and don't influence one of the Dock Masters. Obviously, yeah, Thralon, or whatever his name is, was
Thelon, Archivist, Thelon.
Yeah. I think there was, yeah, one of the councilmen here. Kind of similar to what they did with a Melmoth.
Yeah, there's a boss.
Maybe I'm
We're
mixing it up
going
with
past Tomakar the Lost. I don't care. This way, there's a shrine around here, right here. Oh, look, it's another kill everything shrine. It's just funny how much more common they are the further you get into the game.
I suppose. Actually, yeah, come to think of it, I guess they are. Point time. One more to finish Mace. And then I can finally free up the points in Lion to put them into Uzad. Actually getting close. We only have 8 points left.
Yeah, tell me about it. I still have more constellations to sort of fill in. Oh. Okay, there should be a boss right around here. Yes, there is. Hello, boss.
Herald of the Stars. Oh, hey, it's Mr. Mushroom from Hollow Knight and Silksong. Herald will return.
All right, you ethereal bastard. You want stars? I'll give you stars.
Hey, remember the time in the remake where they completely flubbed that line because
yeah, especially since it usually gets cut off halfway through because it gets punched through the wall because they put it at the worst possible moment.
They put it in the first 5 minutes because they wanted it in all the trailers.
No, not in the first 5 minutes. Cool. They put it in the right after you pull him for the second time, third time. Anyways, hold on.
Whatever.
All right.
Oh, hey, there's a book.
There's another note. The city is rotting. Blah, blah, blah. Everything sucks. Cool, moving on. All right, let's go. Here's our gate. Wow, sealed by ancient power. Cool animation. Cool animation, go.
Kablooey.
Ooh. Kapop. All right, in we go. Through the cellar.
I think one problem with the Archivist Thelon here is that the problem is there's several points where they can show up.
Yeah, Thelon's a bit more spread out than the other. The others each only had 2 possible places they could be, and the place was fairly linear. This place is also linear, it just doesn't look linear. It has the Melmoth problem, where it looks like this big sprawly town. It's actually extremely linear, it just doesn't look like it.
Well, and even worse, we have yet more urban fighting, so yet more trying to get up and down stairs, and trying to get across balconies.
Yeah, this is the part where the game engine... This is the part that, how to put this politely, stretches the game engine to its limits.
It's creative, I'll give them that. Like, it's absolutely unique. It's just, yeah, it can be a bit frustrating.
Yeah, I'm very glad Melmoth was as short as it.
Yes. Yeah, they just really did it for here and Melmoth, and that was about it, so I can love it now.
Yeah, we had an undead heavy rogue dungeon, we had a Chthonian heavy rogue dungeon, this is the ethereal heavy rogue dungeon. Ooh, now I'm hated with the ethereals.
Oh goody, more heroes. Dang it, see the first, I only do references. The first thing that came to mind was a No More Heroes reference. It's like, we need to have better class than this.
Well, like what?
I don't know.
Anyways, through here.
I am not smart enough to think of something right now.
Okay, right, this part. Hang on, let me check. Oh yeah, no. I forgot when you said Archivist Thelon could be anywhere. You weren't kidding. He can actually. There are 2 more areas of Port Valbury. He can be anywhere in them. Well, no, correction. There's only 1 spot he can be around here. The rest are the Locksmere Night Mage.
Oh, I see. There's multiple bosses that can be in multiple places. Oh. Yeah, Thelon can only be in this first area.
Archivist Thelon has. Are we checking the same map? Archivist Thelon has 1 point here and has 2 points in Hightown.
Oh, maybe that was it. Maybe I wasn't reading carefully enough. My bad. He has 3 points total. I know that.
Okay, so let's check the one place he could be here. It's almost like the beginning of the game. We're once again fighting ethereals and zombies in a ruined town.
Just like the old days.
But the chest here has a note. Mayor's journal. Okay, now the mayor's actually an interesting one. I'll summarize all of his notes for you. The mayor's a lot smarter than he looks. He actually was one of the ones. He pretends to be a foppish idiot. He's actually a lot cannier than he lets on. The problem is then the ethereals will. Okay, fine. So he can't possess him. We'll possess all the people next to him. And put a bunch of assassination attempts on him, not specifically to kill him, but just to make him paranoid enough that he'll ramp up security that once again we can easily subvert.
They were trying to kill him. They mentioned that the assassination attempts was attempted to kill him, but when it didn't work, they went with Plan B, which is just use the assassination attempts to their advantage. It's real, like, say what you will, they are incredibly good at infiltration and all this other nonsense. Oy.
Oh yeah, the other dangerous thing around here, instead of traps, we get ether storms. These ether vortexes following us around.
Yeah, but
once again,
don't do that much damage.
There's no way to get rid of them. Yeah, the good news is they don't do a lot of damage. It's just keep an eye on them. Now, the good archivist can be up here through the blocked road. All right, never mind. Okay, this way. Just wondering, has there been any chat activity?
I haven't seen any.
Okay.
I'm looking at both right now. There's nothing. Oh, hey, there's a boss over here.
Oh, is there a boss? Hi, boss. Can you get
on
out of the stupid...
Yeah,
Come on, watch
here,
out.
let's head this way.
Get out of there.
Come on, come here.
Wow, okay.
Owie, 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 okay. There we go. Wait, where'd you go?
Died instantly. I don't even know what killed me. I just jumped towards him, start my usual rotation. The next moment, I was dead.
Wow.
I have 80% ether resistance. I don't know what's killing me and not killing you.
What's your average armor rating?
948. Armor absorption 70%.
Yeah, I'm on average. I'm at 2400. So maybe that's a factor. Is it doing physical?
Mouse over it. What's your armor absorption?
77%.
Yeah, so you only have 10% more armor absorption than I do.
Yeah. Now, armor supplied is a flat damage reduction, I believe. I don't have a great response to that.
Come see what's left of
Now
my
what?
wares. See you around.
Well, do you want to try then quitting out and running it again?
Sure. So I will exit the main menu.
Back in a moment, chat. Unfortunately, I have to quit the entire game and relaunch it to get this going, or at least quit the menu to get this going again.
Yeah, this is a hazard.
Hello again, we're back. Okay, let's try this one more time, and I guess I'll keep my distance more.
Take two.
I really want to finish this one specifically. There's 2 other rogue dungeons we can run. I don't care nearly as much about those 2. This one is actually kind of important.
This one does reveal a few things. Oh, I'm saying the wrong spot.
And has a follow-up in Ashes of Malmouth.
Yeah, now,
This
since we already
reveals
ran...
two thing.
Oh, right, we can run past all these idiots. Since we already did Ashes of Mammoth, do we still get the extra thing in it?
It's not inside
we
Ashes
do.
of Malmouth. It's, if we do... Once we finish Anasteria's quest chain, she'll show up in Malmouth for a little follow-up.
Okay, yeah. It's like with Dahlia. Okay, good.
To the rift. Here we're on the outskirts again. Unfortunately, everything respawned because we reloaded.
No, the good news is this is not the dungeon, so we can just run past all this stuff. Worst case, I'll just drop a portal ahead. Speed time.
Aha, now a different area is blocked off. I thought
Oh,
it was
okay,
safe
so
spot.
maybe started the game session then. Huh. Learned something new. Oh, frick, I'm going the wrong way. My bad. Don't follow me. There we go. Now we're back on track. Hello, Herald of the Stars. Get bonked a bunch. Ooh, Winds of Astragarn. Very nice.
Okay, this Winds of Astragarn is wild.
Yeah, it's really good. That was my main when I was
They didn't
doing
mention the
Werebird.
fire rate on it. I thought it didn't. It doesn't even do that much damage.
No, you check the dips on it. The dips is ridiculous. It's just the problem is it usually burns through energy like a lunatic. Okie dokie.
Do we even have that many points? I only have 5 ranks in it right now. That is insane.
Dude, goes back. Oh, hey, I leveled up. Good news. Squad tactics. Hey, do you want more cast speed? Here's more cast speed.
Okay, one more time. Pop this open. Ready?
Yep. Whoa. Kablooey. Little song and dance every time. Alright, serious mode, go. Yeah, don't be afraid to wait for a second if you need to heal up or something. This dungeon is Sir Jesus.
Okay, geez, I need to use Wisdom Axe card way more often.
Yeah, you might actually want to pull points out of Werebird and put it into a Astrakarn, like max Astrakarn.
I'm probably finding space on my bar for it. I have a lot of other buttons I need. Okay, one more time.
Here we go again on our own. Going down the only city we haven't beaten. Like I directed, I was born to monster around. Okay, yeah, we've definitely launched it right here.
Sorry, what was that?
Oh, do I mean just mumbling to myself? Okay. Oh, and now this way's blocked. So we'll have to hold off on our rematch.
Okay, now the Archivist could be here.
Hang on, I'm cleaning up upstairs. I keep telling them to clean out that book depository, but do they listen to me? No.
Okay, there's the boss again. He's on his way over. The Archivist is not here.
That's annoying. Alright, you run the hell away. No, over here, dude. Over here. Hey. Thanks, right here. I can't move. Now I can move. Oh, he froze me. Sure. Now I might move farther back. There we go.
Victory.
Wait for the fire.
Okay.
There we go.
We are otherwise trying to push northwest-ish. Map's a little hard to read.
It always is. Let me see my own version.
Yeah, we're basically
Oh,
this
yeah,
way.
yeah. 'Cause we go northwest, then southeast, then up and around, and then sideways, and where did I wander off to? I alt-tab once, and my character decides to go wandering for 10 miles.
Okay, we're here. We need to be going... what the hell? Oh, that's impassable. Okay, we really do need to go all the way around. Wonderful. All right. Yeah, welcome to mapping this place.
Mm-hmm. Get around and around.
I know we were trying to ignore shopkeepers. I will point out this shopkeep if we see him, just because he's funny.
Oh, yes. Oh, hello, boss.
Oh, here's the one other boss I can be around here. Locksmere Night Mage. Yeah.
Right, clear out the guys, clear out the guys. And maybe don't stand next to the boss. Phew. Well then.
Okay, up this way, I guess. Whoop, not the totem.
Yeah. I have enough problems as it is.
Does this shopkeeper only show up on ultimate? We passed by like 3 of his locations, but he should have shown up by now.
Then he must only be on ultimate.
The title of this whole stream series should be only on ultimate.
Yeah, really. Oh, wow, there went my health. Owie, 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 owie. Okay, drawback of Winds of Astrakarn. It is not the longest range thing on the planet. I can't help you there. You're on your own. Actually, that's a lie. I can kind of do something. Ow, my health bar. Okay, on to the next area.
Oh. Oh, that whole garbage dump up there is optional. Oh, wow, I didn't notice that. Cool, yeah, awesome, let's go.
Yep.
Woo! Wow, I forgot about that.
There's more stuff and lore up there, but let's face it, we're having a hard enough
Jared
time
the
to...
Plague Warp, 2 draws, drop a journal. He's sad because
Oh,
he
hey.
did bad things or something I kind of forget. You know what, whatever, moving on.
I see Thralon.
Archivist Thelon.
Whatever. Idiot we need to kill.
Yes,
Problem,
that
though,
is one of his spawn points.
and that's the long way around.
It's not
that's
the
way
long,
farther
long
than
way
it
around,
looks.
but yeah, it's basically a long way around.
Yeah, it's much farther than it looks, let's put it that way. Because, yeah, we're about to pass... See this bridge we're passing under? We're trying to go basically... We're almost going to cross that bridge. But we have to go way around the long way, and there's probably going to be... If there's another boss, should we just run?
Hell no.
Okay. But I heard him. Yep, there he is. Watch your E-Grad.
Your resistance is out there. Insignificant wretch.
Meta, please don't stand near him. You're making me very nervous.
Victory.
Oh, hey, there's a merchant up here. We have to actually carve our way upstairs. Amazing. Ah. There we are. A guard. You can kind of click them through the wall.
Agarod, Tormented Soul. Okay, so
Careful.
the joke here...
Ward, damage. Damage. You're taking damage.
All right, we're going. So, the joke I was trying to explain is that Agarod on Ultimate difficulty appears in a few different places. Damn game to explain. All right, Agarod appears in a few different places. On Ultimate,
let's
he appears in a
just
few
break.
different places with different spellings. The joke being that each time that his name is misspelled Soul. And in one case, it's Agarod with 2 G's. One time, it's Agarod with like 3 R's or 1 R. Anyways, he appears in a few different places. And then there's Agarod's intern who also shows up on Ultimate. It's funny that
Who
there's
actually-
been a bunch of different shopkeepers with silly names in different places.
Yeah, the joke being is that he shows up in like
The joke would be a lot
7
funnier
or 8
now
different
he was
places.
standing in the Ether Fire. The joke would be a lot funnier if we weren't a fucking chance of fucking dying all the fucking time.
Okay, maybe we should take a break after this.
That's why I hate the rogue dungeons.
I know.
There's no margin
Big-
of error, and they're specifically designed to fuck you over.
That's the big problem is there's no margin of error. You have to do a one and done.
I really forgot you had to quit the whole damn session to restart them. I thought you could at least, just burn another skeleton key and back in you go.
Yeah.
Not that
wrong
way,
way.
I don't think.
Is there yet another boss in these streets?
Possibly. Yep, there he is. Another one.
Pathetic human.
Oh, there's the notice of curfew. Christ.
It has a random chance of dropping off any of the watchers around here.
Apparently. Okay. Stop, please. Yeah, I've never seen that on a casual playthrough, ever.
All right.
Must be a very
Around
good chance.
Archivist Felon.
There he is. Oh, I see. We have some guests back here. Damn it, he's standing at the fire. There we go. Oh, meteors. There we go. Quick, grab his head.
Okay, so now if we die, it's not the end of the world.
Hooray! Now we're allowed to die.
Since we're 3/4 of the way done with this damned place already. Okay, now here's that bridge we went under earlier.
Yep.
Now we can finally go up and over it.
It's possible I'm lagging, so if my character starts doing weird stuff. I mean, it does give you that feeling of literally carving through an entire city's worth of bodies. Stuck on that.
Which is funny.
Too.
Sorry, what was the last part?
I was just making a joke. Like I say about like Resident Evil 2 and 3 and stuff, it's like, you know, you think you'd have to actually encounter like 500 zombies at a single time because there's a lot of people in cities.
There aren't that many. The trick of those games, though, the originals, is that they required a lot of inventory management and resource management. Sure, you didn't run into that many zombies, but each one could kill you, since you didn't have a whole lot of healing items.
Yeah, but I guess I just meant that you're not getting that experience.
Okay, yeah, here's where they talk about the fact that the mayor is a lot smarter than he looks, blah, blah, blah. Instead of grab the mayor's trusted advisor, Van Aldrich, a petty and scheming man. So, used him to do dumb bullshit instead.
Mm-hmm.
Cool. All right. Here's a barrier. And here's the boss of Port Valbury, Overlord Van Aldrich.
And his two backup dancers. Don't forget those two. Oh, I think I've got some kind of damage reduction.
Yeah, for some reason I couldn't dispel it.
Or is that a duration or is that permanent? No, it's just a duration.
It's just a long duration. Some enemies have this.
Yeah.
All the secret bosses, for example, can do that.
There we go.
Wow, can't believe we killed him. All right, which means actually we get a few things. So one, we get loot. Yeah, let's do downstairs first. So one, we get downstairs. So hey, what's this door?
Mm-hmm.
Aldrich's private quarters. They don't look very good, but there is a person down here. Hi, Katrine. Who are you? Nobody. Aldrich is down anymore. Unless, calm down. He's dead. You okay? I will not know peace till I find my baby Alice. Yes, he sent Alice away on the boat to Malmouth. Wait, he had a kid? Yes, that was before all this madness. He swore to make an honest woman of me, but he was greedy and selfish even before he started to change. Okay, I can take you to safety. Nope, I have to go find Alice. Okay, cool. Are you sure? Yes? Cool, all right, go have fun with that. So yes, Overlord Aldrich had a kid, Alice, and Katrine is now off to go look for her. I have news for you. If this does anything at all, please let me know. I don't think there is any follow-up on that, not even in the Ashes of Malmouth. I think this is kind of one of those plot points they were planning on bringing back in Ashes of Malmouth, but didn't. And I don't quite know why.
Okay, good. I was going to ask you, like, because I don't ever remember running into them in Melmoth. It's like, do they show up somewhere?
Nope. I think it's my best guess is budget cuts. They were planning on doing something with it. They wanted to kind of seed this plot idea. It's a sower thing. They wanted to seed this plot idea, but then, well, it didn't go anywhere. Anyways, more boring loot.
Money! Alrighty, here's the head. Let's never speak of this again.
And a pretty view of Ether Fire blasted hellscape. Yay.
When you click on the monument, it says escape the city.
Hooray, Sonic Adventure 2, let's go.
Ow! And I'm immediately on fire. Freaking ether fire, I swear.
I'm not sure if you know it by now, chat, but Ether Fire is the worst.
It kind of is. If only there was something in Fangs of Astragon that would make us completely immune to it.
Yes, you've cock-teased that before. Let's get out of here.
It's funny because Fangs of Astragon is kind of broken as hell.
To Fort Icon. Okay, now we finally get to fun parts.
Yay.
Ooh, it's nighttime. I forgot this game has a day-night cycle.
I didn't, because whenever it's night, I can never see a damn thing.
Alright. Alright, Anastasia, I have the head of Thelon. Have you brought me the archivist's head? Yes, take it. Thelon, I hope the journey back to the Ether was as painful as it looks. You spent too long in one body, grown comfortable. I'm sure you never even suspected. Do you know this ethereal? Yes, for countless eons. He and I were one of the first to arrive upon Cairn. Once we took on bodies, our interests diverged. Spent long enough in a human, you're bound to start thinking like one. So, you lied to us. Well, Krita suspected for some time. I imagine he always knew, but the information I presented put his morals at odds with necessity. In the end, our lives saved not with a few lies. Would you have listened had I told you the truth? Would you have killed my host as Reeve wanted? Alright, I have some questions. I'm certain you do. So, this is, and Anastasia only reveals this if you complete all of her quests, including bringing the head of Archivist Thelon. She reveals the truth. The reason she knows everything about the ethereal evasion, she's an ethereal that went rogue.
Yay, we have a good guy!
Yes, we actually have a friendly ethereal. So, now she'll answer a lot more, much more interesting questions. Question 1, why would you betray your own kind? Well, before I turned upon my masters, I was tasked with conquering the Northlands, starting with Homestead, but inhabiting a human opened my eyes to an existence I thought futile and temporary. Human lives, despite being so brief and ultimately pointless, are so rich and full of wonder. I've come to develop feelings for your species, a concept most ethereals cannot even fathom. Ultimately, I see our domination of humanity as cruel. I can no longer contribute to your assimilation. Why are you helping us? First, I've come to develop feelings for your species, a concept most ethereals can't even fathom. You already said that, Anastasia, move on. It'd be a shame to turn you into breeding stock, when instead you could become valuable allies in the inevitable battle against Chthon and the minions of the Void. I may not be able to sway the others, but I can help you survive the coming conflict. Believe me, the worst is yet to come. This was written before Ashes of Malmouth and Forgotten Gods, so yes, it got worse. So is Thelon dead? Well, unfortunately no, but take solace in knowing a major player in the ethereal hierarchy has been sent beyond the veil. Were he not so arrogant, or rather human trait, he would have fled the body before you had a chance to end him, but instead he was hurled back into ether. It will take time before he can once again return to the mortal realm. So, what is an ethereal? We were the servants of the primordial gods. When our makers grew jealous of one another, we became soldiers in a cataclysmic war. Countless creations were eradicated by the ensuing conflict, countless millennia of our work erased in a flicker of godly anger. None of that compared to the day one side chose to harness the darkness of the void in a desperate bid for victory. The results were catastrophic. Our masters were cut down or scattered to the far reaches of creation. And we, the most loyal servants, were banished to the ether for the simple crime of serving without question. There, stripped of our physical forms, we were forced to wander the emptiness of the stars for all eternity, the scars inflicted upon us by the void's minions still burning deep. That is, until we encountered humans. So yeah, if you're wondering, the ethereals are so friggin' pissed, they're basically angels that got kicked out of heaven for the simple crime of doing what they were told to do. And apparently gods just got pissy and kicked them out. So yeah, they kind of also got a really short end of the stick on this whole situation, but now they're trying to take it out on humans, and Anyways, yes, Arcanus first drew the ethereals to the mortal realm, then the glorious dawn, blah, blah, blah. Cool. So yeah, that's Anastasia. She's awesome.
No, she's fantastic.
Oh, and yes, you can ask her, remember, this is pre-Ashes of Malmuth, you can ask her, what about the ethereal who possessed me? And Anastasia responds, I don't really know. Based on your history, it's clear it survived the hanging. It's quite rare for an ethereal to die when the host perishes. The one that claimed you is still out there. Of that you can be certain. Heh, thanks Ashes of Malmuth, we already know that. Thanks to we did the quest, another you. Alright, cool. That's Anastasia. So that is why Anastasia is awesome, and do not kill her. If you kill her, you lose one of the coolest characters in the game. And one of those interesting characters in the game. And there is a follow-up. Now that we've done her quest chain, she should be... And you have to both finish Anastasia's quest chain and also complete all of Ashes of Malmuth, including killing Theoden Marcel. But she should be now at the Steelcap District, where there is a follow-up. Remember, chat, normally this was... If you're wondering why I'm dumping all this on you now, this was years apart, so chill. And yep, she's here.
See anything you like? Put it to good use.
So because we completed our quest chain, now she's over here also. Returning the Master of Flesh to the Ether is a monumental victory for your kind. While he's not destroyed, his failure will not be taken kindly in the Ether. The punishment may be quite severe. There's another matter we must discuss, though. Corinia. So Corinia, if you remember, is the leader of the Malmuth Resistance. She was down in the sewers helping fight. She's been helping fight up here. She's basically pretty much the only reason the Resistance is still alive. So she's cool. However, Anastasia says there's something about her. What about her? A strange sensation tore at the back of my mind ever since I've arrived. At first I was not sure what the source could be, but over time I've come to realize it originated from Corinia. She does appear to be an arcanist on the surface, but her mind was clouded to me, her aura strangely familiar. Then I realized the truth. Corinia is an ethereal, one much like myself. Are you sure? I've never sensed a human with such an unusual mind before. It's not chaotic and wild like that of other humans. It's also extraordinarily protected, even from me. Only the ethereals or the gods themselves could achieve such a feat, and she's most definitely not a god. Her body is most assuredly human. Corinia is an ethereal. Whether she's our ally, I cannot say, though her actions thus far appear to be benign in nature. I'll go talk to her about that. So once again, only because we've talked to Anastasia now, we have a new dialogue option with Corinia.
With the Master of Flesh dead and the Council dismantled,
The
people
truth
of Malmuth
revealed.
can hope for a brighter future. From all of us, thank you.
Oh yeah, you're voiced. I wonder if this is voiced. Corinia, I know what you are.
You're gonna have to be more specific. You know that I'm charming, a fantastic leader. No need to hold back.
No need to hold back, huh? Okay. Anastasia saw through your disguise.
The ethereal traitor is saying I'm what exactly? Think about that for a second.
All right, Corinia, if Anastasia could, someone else is going to sooner or later.
What would I have to hide? What do you think some psychic with half a brain as Anastasia's will find? What I had for breakfast? Oh, please.
Well, Kree protects Anastasia. He could do the same for you.
You don't know that. I've chosen my side. The other ethereals will inflict an eternity of torment upon me if they capture me. If my human comrades learn of what I am, I'll lose my place here as well. Maybe some could accept or tolerate me as a possessed, but they never look at me the same, never let their guard down in my company, and I'm sure some would be all too eager to destroy me. I doubt being openly known as an ethereal possessed would do much to improve my opportunities for romance, either. But I suppose Anastasia walks freely among you, the truth exposed for all to see. All the same, I think I'd prefer to remain just good old human Karina for now, if you're willing to keep my secret.
Oh, very well. I'll keep this quiet. So, that drops the other half. Another big shoe drop for Ashes of Malmuth. Yeah, Corinia is also an ethereal, a rogue ethereal. Corinia and Anastasia are the two rogue ethereals who defected for different reasons and wound up on different paths. Anastasia as this weird witch who happens to know a startling amount about the ethereals' plans and methods, and Corinia being kind of this freedom fighter in the sewers. And Corinia explains away her powers as, oh, I'm just an arcanist, which, yeah, close enough. And Asteria basically doesn't hide the fact she's a weird, spooky witch.
I know, it's so great. We have a couple turncoats. Yay!
They're cute. All right.
Yes.
So, finally, I'm very glad we did those. That was good.
Now, meta, there is another rogue dungeon.
There are 2 more rogue dungeons. So if we hate ourselves,
really?
there are 2 more to do.
Oh my gosh, you're right. The seal. I forgot about Forgotten Gods.
Yeah, remember that seal we collected 3 parts of and read all the story about? Here's this person I tortured and murdered to hide the secret of the seal. Here's this person I tortured and murdered to hide the secret of the seal. Here's the 20 caravan guards I cut all their throats to hide the secret of the seal. And then we just pop it open like a bunch of chumps, because who cares, there's loot inside. It'll be fine.
And then there's the other rogue dungeon where Mogdragon is like, hey, could you clean out my garden for me? Okay, thanks.
Yeah, the one in Ash's Mouth is a bit of an excuse plot, but who cares?
All right, well, I'm following you. Is your decision.
Okay, we'll try each of them once. If we die, no. Starting from Coven's Refuge Rift. I actually need more water. I'll be right back. Good time for BRB. I need more water.
Yeah.
Alright, and I'm back. Hello again. I think Doda will be back in a moment, so I'll get a head start on this. Back to Coven's Refuge Rift. Oh yeah, like, all of our main hometowns now have big, giant, glowing green rifts to the Conclave of the Three now. No big deal. Don't worry about it.
Okay, I'm on my way back here.
Alright, I'm starting to clear ahead, just maybe at Coven's Refuge.
I should kind of use the bathroom, so I'll be right back here.
I was figuring I have a dodge button.
Okay, there we are.
I just
Sorry
take
about
my
that.
rift when you're ready.
Sure thing. Okay.
Now, first, I'm going to chat with our buddy here. Does he have anything extra to say? No. Okay. I was kind of wondering if he had something extra to say, but he doesn't because we haven't done his quest yet. Okay. Cool. Into the Hallowed Grove then. Or
Okay, so there's some
Grove,
motivation to do this.
Sorry, what was the question?
I was gonna say, so there is some more motivation to this besides just checking this off the list.
Well, he has 1 or 2 extra lines of dialogue that are mildly interesting, but yeah, we have to survive this first. Now, we're not in the road part yet.
Yep, so we can be a little more cavalier here.
The shrine here. Oh, it's already restored.
Ooh.
Did we already do? I forget.
Huh. Weird. Did we poke our heads in here and do that?
I guess. I forget.
Yeah, I have a map in here. Huh.
Weird. I know we didn't finish it.
Yeah, I know we didn't go into the rogue dungeon part of it.
Oh yeah, the plants around here take twice as long to kill because revive into zombie plant.
I know, they are evil plants. Not like my plants, which are nice and pretty. Not your definition of pretty, though. Ugh, that is something that bugs me about gardeners. Is always like, oh, we need manicured lawns, and all the bushes are overgrown because they're an inch too long. It's like, flat
I call
plants
it polished
grow,
dirt. They just want highly polished dirt.
They really do. It's like, look, beautiful does not mean perfectly 100% manicured. Like, no, that's unhealthy. Beautiful plant is
If
healthy.
you're having trouble with plant crowding or with plants getting onto walkways or stuff, it means you just need to space your plants better. Or plant them further away from the walkway.
Ah, boss. Ragaroth,
the Tormented.
Not too confused with Obelisk the Tormentor. Let's keep the references rolling, people. Come on.
Alright, here's the Ancient Grove. It is pretty. Let's pop it open.
It is very pretty.
And here we go.
Ooh, more resistant to poison. That might actually be useful.
Alright, there's no bonuses in here. Because it boosts max resistances. Oh, that's actually kind of
Oh,
useful.
that's funny. It boosts our resistances, but then monsters are more poisonous. Ha!
Hey, this might work after all. Now, the good news is we don't cover anything extra in here. All we have to do is just beat the boss at the end.
Good. You know what's crazy? My current poison resistance is 93%.
Oh my.
Wow. I didn't even know it could get that high. There's got to be a hard cap at like 95% or something.
Yeah, I know it's impossible to become completely immune. The developers specifically programmed that because they didn't want another Titan quest on their hands. where,
Or
again, that one
Diablo.
DLC of Titan Quest where half the enemies are completely immune to 3 damage types, so therefore shutting down every single build that uses them.
Yeah, it's very nice that they learned their lesson from that.
Ooh, level 64, hooray.
Woo!
We're heading basically northeast.
Oh, I got frozen. Okay, that's why I wasn't moving. Ooh, pretty.
It is pretty. So we are facing both Chthonian and Ethereal Corruption here. We just had a bunch of Ethereal, here's a bunch of Chthonian.
Was my 64 ding? Okay, so I'm very close to you. That's good.
Oh, boss. Slatzar Ether Gaze.
No, it is evil Ether Snack.
Poor Snack.
Now we must fix Snack. Ow.
Ah. Poison pop.
Oh, it's ranged. I can't. It's getting harder to kite it. I'd have to run all the way over here in order to kite it out of that. Sorry, I'm not helping in this fight. There we go.
Okay, that was stupid. Where were we? You also notice extremely high poison resistance doesn't help. Anyways.
Yeah, right.
Where are we?
I don't know, but I'm seeing a eyeball up here, so there's a way down.
Oh, there we are. Okay, cool. So this way. Alright, into the Tainted Wood. Ooh, okay. We do want to hug the right wall.
Right wall, gotcha.
Or the east wall. There's a secret around here. Well, a bit further on.
It's a whatever. East, right, whatever. There's no loot we need, and there's a high risk of death.
I think it's down here. Bingo.
Non-zero risk.
Bonus area, including a very conspicuous urn cluster right here.
Oh yeah, it's a big area.
Okay, Winds of Astracorn is nuts.
It kind of is. In between sessions, you might want to consider respecting into
Hidden
it.
flesh-warped spoils.
Oh goody, giant goo piles. Okay, there we go.
Oh, and the Exalted Stash there is.
The totally normal Dawn Shard. Which
Yes,
would be
the
great
shield we
if
got
I was...
is not a shield. It's yet another mace that it looks like a shield.
Yes.
It's funny.
Unfortunately, it's about elemental damage and demolitionist, which I'm not doing, so I'll stick with the totally normal shield I have.
Anyways. But yeah, that's
But
what's
yes.
about Ancient Grove. There's a little secret area.
Oh, 1 second. Let me level up. I forgot. More attack speed for both of us. Yeah, so now my field command buff is giving you an attack and cast speed boost.
Ooh, but now I have Form of the Beast.
Oh yeah, speaking of cast speed boost.
Heck yeah.
Yeah.
Ooh, and I can get my
Alright, now
exclusive skill, Heart of Astrakarn.
Now we're getting to the fun nonsense.
Do I want Heart of Astrakarn or do I want Star Pact? Star Pact boosts cold, frostburn, converts physical and ether damage to cold damage, which is cute. This does cold frostburn, physical converted cold. 6 1/2 doesn't have another.
You're going to have to analyze them more carefully.
Berserker. I'm doing a lot more berserkers. Alright, where were we? Heading up basically straight north. Oh no, now it's all burn.
I think it's desiccated and ugly. Oh wait, meta behind us. Hero. Cute. Didn't want to have that artillery on our hands.
So, here is all the forest on fire. Where are we? Ah, here's the suspicious door.
Oh, this is so hard for me to watch. Well,
It's okay, we're gonna make it better. By killing the fuck out of whatever's in here. Hello.
Oh, hey, look.
Where's your name? Come on, give me your name. Gargable, Heart of the Wild.
Yes. Come on. Oh, wait, we didn't get XP.
Oh,
Wait
look,
for it.
phase 2.
There we go. Oh, great, now there's ads. Hang on.
And the tree shooting on fire.
Oh, and the tree shooting on fire. And I'm standing in fire. Better pop that just in case. Ow! Whoa, 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 whoa. Okay, fire is stacking hard.
Yeah, I'm in the safe spot. Hang on.
There we go. Okay, fire, gotta move. Woo! There we go.
Okay, wasn't sure we could do that. Kick ass. Thank you for doing most of the work. You get Mardigan's Rumination. Once again, 2 basic little loot chests. These marked rock. And then 3 big chests.
These little shrines of Magdragin.
Yeah, the models here are the Shrine of Mardigan, which we fixed back in Act 4. The Doomsaw of Gluttony. And a glyph for, what is that called? Glyph of Seismic Strength. Ooh, it's a equipped to a metal, it can give a seismic leap. Nice. Like I said, Mardigan's Ruminations. Oh wait, this one's important. This is a book. Recent events bring trouble to my heart. A mortal, one of the Erlen Inquisitors they call Kaimon, has stumbled upon something ancient and forgotten. And like any imprudent mortal, he did not leave what should have remained forgotten alone. A mighty blaze now stirs deep beneath the Corvin Plateau. The beasts of Karen are restless, they sense it too. To compound this mystery, the normally capricious false gods have gone curiously silent. I suspect they've retreated to the Pocket Realm. The timing cannot be fortuitous. The witch gods are afraid. Their attention must be drawn to the same power that now consumes the souls of Kaimon and his chosen. The mortal's ardent worship feeds it, gives it strength and form. Rumblings amongst the humans speak of the mighty Empyrean's return, but I know that to be the false hopes of helpless wretches. The identity of this forgotten power eludes me, and yet it feels so familiar. What I am certain of, however, is the cataclysmic changes upon us. I felt it in the earth. Forces I have not sensed in millennia yearn for vengeance and blood. I must gather my Rawari. The time approaches when their conviction will truly be tested. Remember, this was written back in Ashes of Malmuth. Hint, hint, forgotten gods.
Yeah, they did a really good job of hinting at future expansions in the previous ones.
You know, it's just Anasteria's vague things like, trust me, the worst is yet to come. Oh, come on, what could be worse than Logorian voice of Cthulhu breaching through? How about the return of an eldritch god who's now pissed? And right, I'm getting out of here.
Woo! And I think we can also talk to Mardigan after this as well.
Now he should have something else to say. Well, first let's talk to Cash in the Court.
Have you come to pay your respects, mortal?
I feel a great evil has been lifted from the grove, but also a great emptiness. My guardian must be dead then. Yeah, it's finished. Well, you're a friend of nature, and that I thank you. Take this weapon of legends, a fitting prize. Thanks, I'm just gonna sell it in the next 5 seconds, but hey, it's the thought that counts.
Have you come to pay your respects?
Ah, now, okay. if you complete this quest and also finished all of Forgotten Gods, this is another follow-up. You can tell him, hey, that primordial god Korvac, he's dead. You would mean to tell me you felled a god? No, not you. Oh, I see the truth now. You were merely used to consolidate their power, the cowards. Oh, what are you talking about? You truly do not know. You've become a piece in a game that spans the very stars of beings incomprehensible to your mortal mind. But now the balance has shifted. The rules will have to change. I should probably go. So, hey, he kind of drops the shoe of, hey, you thought you killed Korvac? Yeah, no, all you were doing was weakening him enough so the witch gods could seal him tighter. That's why his ending animation when Korvac died was him getting bound and, like, dragged apart by the witch god symbols.
Yep. So once again, we're just being used. Wah wah.
Yeah, so, because did we mention the witch gods are also kind of dicks? Like most of the gods in this setting. Like, correction, all of the gods who are still alive in this setting.
Oh, well.
Anywho's. Okay, so. Do I care enough to run Tomb of the Heretic?
It is kind of funny.
I guess we might as well. Alright,
And I think there's
so
another shrine in
off to
there.
Conclave of the Three. We did already do most of the legwork for it. So, step one. Does anyone back here in Forgotten Gods, does anyone remember our smuggler, or kind of our black market buddy, Riggs? He gave us a cool ring or something for free. I forget what he gave us for free because I sold it instantly.
Oh, I forgot there is a quest for this.
Yes. Of course there's a quest for this. Every rogue dungeon has a quest for it. Somewhere. The first three are Anasteria's chain. And then the fourth one's Marjorie. And the fifth one is this guy, Rig.
Beta, I'm running on fumes right now. Do you honestly
So-
think my memory's working?
Hi, Riggs. Can I get more free stuff?
Anything you like?
Riggs is warning us, you're going to be in my debt now. You know what? Let's do it because I'm stupid. Here is another free item I'm going to sell instantly. Thanks. There we are. Okay.
So soon.
Now, we only got these two later quests because we've already finished Forgotten Gods. If you're wondering why you can't talk to him again for a while, go finish Forgotten Gods, then try talking to him. Found that out the frustrating way, but anyways. So, Rig is now saying, shall we discuss matters of debt? Alright, so, fun fact, you actually have two options here. Option one, you can say, I don't owe you anything, tell him to piss off. What will happen then is, throughout all of the Forgotten Gods areas, every bit of the Corvin Basin, that will start spawning groups of what are called Associates of Riggs. They are unique enemies, they are hero class, but they don't drop anything. They're instead just there to make your life miserable. They're not that hard, really, but they're just kind of tedious. There's also an extremely tedious achievement to kill 5 of them in one go, which is very annoying. Surprisingly annoying because of actually how kind of rare they are. But I digress. It's just a cute little detail. The better way to do but at any point then you can instead talk to him to say, all right, what'll it take to clear my debt? Quite simple, really. I've got word of a legendary relic in these parts known as the Iris of Eternal Night. Couldn't tell you what it does. Its current location is no mystery, but the means to enter it are not as obvious. It resides within the Tomb of the Heretic, far to the north, beyond the Valley of the Chosen. Let's see, the ancient core people had it sealed away centuries ago. The only way through it is with the seal of Morganeth. Alright, you figure out how to do that. I can tell him, hey, guess what? I already cracked the seal. Well, look at that. Job's almost finished. Now off you go then. Get me that iris. Alright, but after that, we're even. Kaboom. He even, true to his word, gave us a skeleton key for free. Just one, though. So, now to clear our debt with Riggs, we must go get him this item found in the Tomb of the Heretic.
Alright, let me catch up with this. There we go. Alright, I've got the quest as well.
So yes, you can instead tell him to get stuffed and instead go beat up his associates for a while, and then at any point tell him, okay, fine, I'll go clear my debt with. But it's a cute little detail.
And besides, that sounds like too much work.
Fun fact, after finishing this quest, you can then ask him to stick his associates on you anyways, and like basically toggle them on and off. There's no real point to doing so, but again, it's cute.
Unless you're gunning for the achievement. But
Yeah.
I guess it's nice that you don't have to worry about losing out on the achievement if you don't.
For people who care about achievements, but yes. Now, does anyone remember that Lost Oasis rift we unlocked way back in the day? Well, we're going back to it.
I actually managed to remember something.
Here we are at Lost Oasis. Let's go. It's so pretty. Look how pretty it is. Oh god, griffins. Griffins are cute.
Yet another thing I wish we could tame and use, but it's like, man.
Yeah, dear devs, let us tame them or turn into them or something. Ripes.
Now we're not in the rogue dungeon yet. So
Ah, we got a cute dinosaur. Alright, where were we? Hero Rend Talon. And he's dead.
Whoops.
I got the right idea. It's this way.
Oh, there we go. Positive, right? It's moved past me.
Once again, there are notes in here. I'm real sorry, chat. I'm probably going to start skipping them.
It's notes on... Go ahead.
Now, these notes are cute. This is Toon's notes. If you remember the High Priest Toon, who, again, basically killed all his friends to seal this guy away. It's his notes on when they first went in here. And spoiler, it was bad. There's a reason they sealed this place up and, like, killed everyone who knew about it to make sure no one can speak of it again. Alright.
Yeah, this is not a nice place.
Map time. We're trying to head to the northwest corner. The question is which ways are and aren't blocked or conveniently blocked by rubble.
We'll figure it out as we go.
Yeah, once again, we have to... This is one of those areas, again, that doesn't look linear, but actually, due to just the fact that you're blocked by, like, 3-foot gaps in a few places. Ooh, here's the shrine.
I forgot that the shrines are outside the rogue dungeons. That's a nice little...
I believe all the shrines are. I don't think there's a single shrine inside a rogue dungeon. Alright, let's do the hard part. Can I figure out a red constellation I actually care about? Because it wasn't Dryad. Damn it, what was I looking for? It wasn't Dryad.
Oh my gosh, okay, I finished with the scepter.
No, that's right, it was Murmur, Mistress of Rumors. Oh, I want that, but I need red. And so I need any red constellation that doesn't suck.
Let's see. Cold. No, not gold.
Ooh, Viper. Is Viper any good? No, not really. Reduce target's elemental resistances for 3 seconds. That's something.
Bat.
I know Bat's cute, but it's all vitality and bleeding that I don't do. Jackal is pet bonuses.
Wow. None of the red have cold damage. It's fascinating.
15% Jackal's okay. 15% to all damage. 6% total speed.
And it's only 3 points. Do it.
Bingo. Okay, the next point's gonna be in Murmur, Mistress of Rumors. Perfect. And
Yay.
I can pull a point out of Crossroads at some point. Great.
Ooh, Jackal also gives total speed. That's super valuable. Because that's cast
Well,
speed.
assuming you don't cap yourself. It's so
You've
easy to
got
cap
a,
out on it.
You've got form of the beast. You can have a higher cap. Now, theoretically, I'd have to go back to a spirit person and tell him to pull up my points out of Lion so I can put them into something actually useful now that I finally have the other prereqs, but that sounds dumb and boring. So
We'll do that later. Oh, guess what? Everything in here is an eldritch being, so again, we're going to be getting rep with the cults like a lunatic. It's so easy to grind rep in Forgotten Gods because there's only a single enemy faction that gives rep with all 3 of the factions you find in this expansion.
It is very nice. Oh, wait, we have to go this way. Sorry.
Yeah, 6 of one, half dozen of another, I think.
Well, no, because this way's down.
Oh, I
There was
see.
an up and a down.
3D.
Yay.
Anyways. All right, here's a boss. Keeper of the Seal.
Ooh, wait. Bin? There we go.
You will go no further. You must not enter.
All right. Here is a seal to Morgoneth's folly.
Oh boy. Let the fun begin.
All right, ready? Let's go. All right, let's go. Coming up, there is a bonus area we could do, which I don't feel like doing.
Oh, with the Magi. Yeah. Nah.
So there's I believe 2 Magi at a time. Yes, the Magi spawn. There are 2 Magi that can appear. Yes, there are 7 total Magi. There's an achievement to kill all 7 of them, which 2 you get are random. This achievement is very tedious, especially since it's inside a rogue area.
Yeah, you have to go through here.
Some of the achievements are dumber than others. Anyways. All right, let's go see what hellhole is in here. Oh, wait, there is a note. I'll grab this one because it's right here. It's in this urn cluster right
Oh,
here.
yeah, and some of these notes are hilarious.
Morgoneth's lessons. Oh, this is written by Morgoneth. What was he like? Fear not, my Magi. While we may be delving into the unknown, we are not doing so blindly. To do that, my friends, is true power. The power to unravel even the will of gods. This is what we seek, what we will learn to master. In that, I will be your honored guide. I have peered into its infinity and know how to navigate its pitfalls. It's only natural to fear this emptiness, this absence of all things. But to give yourself fully to unraveling its secrets, we will surpass even the gods the priesthood claims to speak for. Yeah, so this idiot was tapping into the power of Yugol, the Endless Night.
Yeah, like, not just Chthon, but like the old devouring
Back during
thing.
the War of Gods, this is what some of the gods tapped into in a last-ditch effort to win, and promptly caused both sides to lose.
Yeah, this is the tentacles from beyond the veil.
Yeah, this is the thing that's trying to literally eat all of reality. Ooh,
Yeah.
pretty though. Stars in purple.
Night claws. More adorable.
Oh, you're so cute. Oh, that's the hazard here around here. So every rogue dungeon has its stupid hazard. This one is purple portals appear and start shooting projectiles everywhere. It's fun.
Lovely. Oh, there we are.
And tentacles. Tentacles everywhere.
So dark you can barely see where
Okay, up this way. We'd head east to do the 2 Magi, but we don't care about them, so we're going this way instead.
we're. Yeah, we got places to be.
Another note over here. It's on the way, basically. It's right here.
Yeah, you might as well.
Oh, tourist report.
Here, let's just clean this up.
Okay, now I have a quiet moment. Tour's report. What we found inside the gardens defies comprehension. Worlds fail me at the sight of this depravity. The earth itself has been eaten away by nothingness. The windblown sands fall off the shattered edges and vanish into the abyss beyond. The local wildlife has succumbed as well. Creatures of the night, though in natural sight in any other part of the basin, are distorted and wrong here. Yeah, okay, and the Magi were also involved in some unholy ritual beyond the ken of man, or even beyond the ken of, like, Elder Taurus. Again, even Chthon was... Or actually, no, Chthon is, well, still the father of all this. Actually, no, even Chthon may have been an enemy of Yugol. That's, like, the scale we're dealing with here. This may be something even Chthon couldn't handle.
The Scion
And
of
Chthon
Hunger.
is the progenitor of all the gods. Anyways, yes, here's the Scion of Hunger. Bonus boss. Out you go.
Chthon isn't the progenitor of all the... Well, I guess he is. Yeah, because it's his
Since
kids
it's his
that
blood.
tore him apart.
Well, yeah, he
Yeah.
first created the other gods, then they killed him, took all his blood, and used that to create the planet.
And then they went to war. One side summoned Yugol, and that went really badly. Okay, yeah, there's the order of events.
Yeah.
Alright, through the portal. I'd really want to make a reference about that note you just found, but unfortunately we haven't gotten to that part in another game. Oh well. Embodiments of famine, no! They're so
all hungry.
hungry.
They hunger for everything. All right, insert your favorite planet-eating blob fur here.
Yeah, seriously, just pick one, because it's all of them. I love that take on Cthulhu. It's not like, oh, it's unknowable. No, Yugo's goals are very knowable. He wants to eat everything. Like, it's very, very straightforward. Very refreshing. That's actually the irony about this game. The gods that actually have inscrutable goals would be the witch gods. The
The witch gods are the weird ones. We're not completely certain what they're up to.
I mean, the Ethereals are trying to invade, the Chthonians are just trying to get all their blood back, and the Yugoth, or whatever guys, are just trying to eat everything. It's the Eldritch gods that are a bit of a wild card in this whole thing.
All right, up and over here.
Oh, hey, there's a
Should
merchant.
be a note right next to him. Oh, here we are. To his report page. Again, summarizing. The malevolence is palpable this deep into the... Hold on, boss.
Fire everywhere. Double boss.
Oh yeah, this area has multiple Scions of Hunger.
Yeah. Oh, and the portal's summoning dudes.
Yeah,
we have to move away from the portal.
Doers report page 4. Yeah, quickly summarizing. Even the constructs were being corrupted. They died. Cool. Okay. Now there's another
That's really
secret
funny.
area around here somewhere.
Check for pathing layer. Oh crap! Don't stand there. There's the boss. Don't stand there either.
Maybe we have a dash? I forgot I had a dash.
Yeah, I keep forgetting about that. Okay, pathing layer. It's down here. Here we are.
There we go. Doo-doo. Oh, hey, a perfectly normal chest. Surprise, it actually is a perfectly normal chest. And a note. High Priest Tua has made the ultimate sacrifice for the safety and integrity of the Corvin faith. We must allow ourselves to grow complacent in the wake of this heresy. While the Corvin people may never learn of Morgana's folly, the land will not forget the crimes committed against her. The Black Wound festers beyond the barrier, eager to spread its malevolence. This must never come to pass. With the blessing of our elders, I invoke the ancient rites. The infinite Corvin Sands will be called to rise up in defiance of this blasphemy. The Shabaranu Guardian, a scion of the Sands that will embody the wrath and fury of the Corvin lands. In this we are united. In this we beckon Kalagrada, a name which will strike terror into the creatures of the night. That is hinting at the super boss that instantly murdered us when we summoned back during Forgotten God. That is Kalagrada,
Okay.
the scion of the Sands.
In other words, you need to pray return to the waking sands.
There's actually more Final Fantasy 14 referred to there, but that's getting
Backwards,
to Final
move
Fantasy
backwards,
14.
move backwards. Sorry, big danger puddle. There we go.
I'll let Final Fantasy
Okay,
14 players think about that note, but anyways.
Infinitely spawning enemies are getting kind of annoying.
Yes, they are. Welcome to Rogue Dungeons. Good news is we're almost
Yeah,
done.
but the other ones didn't have infinitely spawning enemies. The other ones were
We
finite.
have been manifesting
hey.
darkness to the conduit of eternal night. And who should be here, but hi, Morgan.
Grand Magus.
Morgoneth.
And a lot of health. Oh, that's a lot of projectiles.
They haven't hit that hard.
Says the squishy one. Well,
Down you go. Ooh, drop
That went a lot
celestial
smoother than
essence.
expected.
These are rare. The essence of it's a crafting item. The essence of reality, of existence itself, may be used in powerful rituals if a sufficient site is found for such questionable deeds. Anyways, woohoo, he's dead. Now back here. Open. Loot, loot, loot. Morganeth's lesson, page 3. And most importantly, Morganeth's collection. Oh yeah, and this pretty view of whatever the hell is happening here. I guess it's Hugo eating everything. So his collection is the Iris of Eternal Night. The iris trembles with terrifying potential. Its jewels seem duller in sunlight.
yeah, and let's just give this to this random merchant
Yeah, let's take
guy.
this
What could
super
possibly
cursed
go
artifact
wrong?
that the last time this was used basically could have risked blowing up the entire city and plunging the whole thing into a portal to Ugol and like ripping holes in reality. Let's give it to this super sketchy merchant who loves making super sketchy deals with people. What could possibly go wrong? This is gonna bite us in the ass in
That'll be
Astrakarn,
fine.
isn't it?
It'll be fine.
Anyways, Morganeth's lessons, page 3. Blah, blah, blah. Morganeth is still a lunatic and still trying to... whatever. You know what? Who cares? Moving on.
He's crazy. Then again, everyone in here is crazy. You still there?
Yeah, I'm asking points right now.
Ah.
All right, let's get out of here.
Escape the night.
Okay.
All right, head back to our associates.
Personal portal up. Let's... back to the Conclave of the Three. Okay. Hi, Riggs. Here's your super, super cursed artifact that the last time it was used blew up a city and almost blew up all of reality. We're just going to hand it to you. This will be fine. Wait, I already talked about this.
Use it wisely.
Here's the armor. Splendid work, my friend. You and I are settled. In fact, throw in one last prize for a job well done. No favors necessary. Just out of curiosity, what do you plan to do with it? What does one do with an eye? Might see things you shouldn't. Let's just say I'm going to put it away for safekeeping so that nobody else gets any dangerous ideas. Riggs, come on, Riggs. If you're going to tell a lie, make it a good one. If you wanted to put it away for safekeeping, you could have left it behind the turbo-sealed door in the turbo-sealed vault. Bullshit. I don't trust you. Yes, well, trust was never part of the bargain. Just don't do anything world-endingly stupid.
No promises.
Anyways.
Wait, why does Kira have a quest up here?
Here's a quest? Oh crap, did we miss?
With Draelus's eye turned elsewhere, it falls upon one of our honored seers had recently
Oh,
succumbed
this is
to
voice.
illness. We knew not its nature, and none of our remedies alleviated the symptoms. Hers was a disease of the mind, not of body. Ishtal had struck our ranks one final time. Inara's mortal flesh now bears two souls, hers and that of the Mind Reaper. The loss of a seer as gifted as her would be a grave one, but we cannot allow Korvac's fiend to endure this horrid act unharmed. We have peeled back the curtain of her tapestry and found that Inara was headed to the tomb of Nephos within the Valley of the Chosen. What the Mind Reaper seeks there is clouded to us, but it must not be allowed to pass. Take this Hexstone. It will ward you from Inara's curses. She was one of Dreeg's favored, and has undoubtedly covered her tracks.
Huh. Okay, I will track down this Inara. Sorry, I genuinely forgot about this quest. The Hexstone of Dreeg.
Wait, what the heck is this? I don't remember this quest.
I guess Dreeg gets a follow-up. Huh.
Wow. Yeah, this is... I don't think I've ever seen this quest before, ever.
I guess it's only
Is
if you
it
side with
only
Dreeg.
if you-
Weird. And maybe
it's
only
only if you
after
beat the
finishing
game?
most of Forgotten Gods. See, the problem is, once you get to Vanguard of the Three, you never think to come back here. So I always forget to come back here to check for follow-up quests.
I'll give you a good price on what I've got.
Oh, you know what? We did side with Dreeg, didn't we? I kept thinking we sided with
Put it to
Bismail.
good use.
Nope.
Okay, yeah, so that's the Dreeg bonus quest that we could have done. Whoops. Well, that
Whoopsie
should
doodles.
be quick, because
Yeah.
we've already gotten all the warp points.
Tomb of Nephos is...
Let's just bust that out while we're here.
Okay, step 1. Where is Tomb of Nephos? There's several tombs here. Tomb of Sethon.
You can search for it.
Temple of Ot. Tomb of Arioth. Tomb of Nephos. There we are. South of Corvin City Rift.
Okay, so Corvin City Rift.
I do love how this map is just like, you know, desert, desert, sand, desert. Ooh, cool jungle with cool basalt crags. Lost Oasis is like more desert with an oasis, and then it's just literally volcano hellscape.
And then everything is on fire.
And then he was tied to a missile with a shark into a volcano.
Is that Homestar Runner?
Bizarrely enough, Despicable Me 2,
Oh. Well, I was on the right track then.
which admittedly
No,
wasn't really a
no,
great
Homestar
movie, but it had its
Runner's
moments.
Look, every movie... Well, okay, nearly every movie has at least moments.
Oh, it's nicely marked on our map for us with the quest marker. In we...
Yep.
Oh, hey, remember that sorceress barrier in the Tomb of Nephos? Yeah, we went past and I said, I wonder what quest that's for. Well, apparently it's for this quest. Interesting.
Oh, there we go. Here,
This is
why
all
are we killing these
Dreeg
people?
only.
Let's just go.
Yeah, I didn't realize this is unique to Dreeg. Interesting.
We're not in rogue dungeons anymore. We can be reckless. Woo! Speed run.
You have to remember, left click, my left click is an attack, not a move. So,
Excuses, excuses.
all right, sorceress barrier. Use the Hexstone of Dreeg.
Kablooey.
Kaboom. All right, in we go. Hello, Inara the Afflicted. Let me clear out your trash mobs
Excuse
first.
me 1 second. Yeah. Talk to you in a second. There we go.
All right, Inara the
Do
Afflicted.
you hear the whispers too?
Oh, the rest is unvoiced. Okay. They come from all sides, and within we are doomed. All of us doomed. The great eye is blind to the calamity of blood. Okay. Yeah, you're not well. Well, who is truly well in this broken world? Ishtal has whispered me truths which we cannot comprehend. We will all drown in blood. The wound must be sealed by fire if we are to live. Nope, he's manipulating you. Ishtal is manipulating you. You will lay no harm upon us. The choir of madness has been silenced. Okay, blah, 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 let's fight. Is there a way to not fight? Whatever. Who cares? Let's kill.
I don't remember a way not to fight.
Yeah, I don't think there's a way out of this fight. I think pretty much the only fight you can talk your way out of is that one Ulgrim fight in the void at the start of Ash's Monolith.
There we go.
Anyway, she's
Cool.
dead. Cool, let's go. Oh, look, more
Come on.
pointless loot. Let's go. Wild. I completely forgot about this quest. Alright, cashing it in.
We gotta make sure every other quest is done.
Well, I tried.
Every quest. Except for one.
The seers of Dreeg weep tears of blood. I take it Inara's strand, and that of the Mind Reaper within has been severed.
So you know she's dead because they're crying blood. Friggin' Dreeg, man. Yes, the seer's dead.
The loss of Inara.
Look, none of the
will
witch
be a
gods are
core
great
vacuum within
people.
The folds of our collective minds that others will greedily fill. But it is as it must be. We are grateful for this.
See anything you like?
May this gift be sufficient compensation.
Thank you. Cool. There we go.
Alright, and that should finally be that.
Yeah, okay, that is every single side quest and everything else to follow up on, except for two things. One, ultimate difficulty. Two, Asterkarn.
Yeah, we're not doing ultimate difficulty. I'm just gonna rip that band-aid off right now. I mean, well...
No, see,
Whatever,
the problem is
we
we'd
can
have to
decide.
off-stream then rebeat all of Acts like 1 through 4 through everything all over again, because the fun stuff in
I
Ultimate
know.
doesn't start until like Act friggin' 4.
I know, and I know there's funny stuff in Ultimate, but like, no. Anyway.
And we have to then survive the stuff in Ultimate, and which means I'd have to really crank up my build.
Oh god. Yeah, screw that. Anyways. Problem, I'm like falling asleep here.
Yeah, we should probably.
I don't know if
call
I'm ready to start this right now.
later.
Yeah,
What troubles you?
sorry. But it is a good stopping point.
Yeah, it's a good milestone. I'm surprised we got all that done as quickly as we did.
Yeah, that was good. We got everything else buttoned up. So yes, next time we can finally do Fangs Mastercard, and you finally get to experience it.
Heck yeah. Alright, let me get back to the main menu.
Yeah, I'm
Oh
ready
yeah,
out of
I'm
the game.
level 65. Are you level 65? I think so.
Yes, that means another tier of
Good,
stuff.
which means yes, also off stream, I will redo my gear again because level 65 is the next tier of gear. Very good.
Have to go through all that.
Alright. So let's get us to the going out screen. Alrighty. Well, thank you very much to everyone showing up and everyone watching this. If you're watching this on YouTube, go ahead and follow us to see more. Or if you're watching us Picardo, watch to see more. You can see our social medias there on the left. That's where we try, among other things, there's our personal accounts, but we do try to post schedules. We also have a Discord that I can link somewhere. And on there, we do have a schedule of what we are streaming when. Next stream should be, let's see, not tomorrow. Are we streaming again Monday?
I believe the plan is Monday.
Yeah, so it should be Dominate myself on Monday for more Fangs of Astrakarn. More Grim Dawn. Alright, and Picard doesn't really do raiding. Can we raid?
I don't think so.
Anyways, alright, well, thank you very much, everybody. Take care, and have a good night.